If it annoys you just as much as it annoys me that the native app for EcoFlow doesn't allow you to see how much power you've generated in the lifetime of the device, then you should follow along in this video because it turns out you can do this. So what you have to do is go into the developer platform and create a developer account. It takes a little bit of time for them to activate your account, but once you do, you want to get this access key and secret key, and that will allow you to access a lot of the information that you cannot access in the app. After you create your key, I think the first thing to do is to take a look at the developer platform documentation. And you can click your device. I have a Delta Pro, so I'm going to click the Delta Pro. It actually has a lot of information that is not displayed in the native app. So if you look through this list, you'll see that there's things like input watts and charger type. And now the variable that we're interested in is these two, DSG power DC and AC, which is the cumulative DC power discharged by your device. So I think that's the best measurement for how much in kilowatt that your device has created in a lifetime. So our goal is to get to that variable. So the way that we do this is already done by a guy named Mark Hicks, so credit to him. In his repository, he has a short script called Get EcoFlow API, which we can use to very quickly grab some information out of the developer platform. So you can either clone his repo, but if you're not familiar with GitHub, it might just be easier for you to just copy this snippet of code out and copy it somewhere because it can run standalone without having to clone the entire repo. Three variables you have to update is the key and secret from the developer platform and the SN, which you can get from the app. So in order to get the serial number of your device, just go into the settings of your app and click on specifications, and it will load up this small key that you can use to identify what the name of your device is. So I'll show you how to run this very quickly. So the first thing we'll do, we'll make a directory and we'll call it EcoFlow test video just for this demonstration. And then we'll go into the directory and we'll create a file and we will name it get battery totals.py. And we can just grab Mark Hicks code here, which already did most of the stuff for you. And so from here, we'll copy and paste it into our gettotals.py. And off camera, I will update the credentials with the access and secret key that you created in the beginning of the video, and also type in the serial number of my device. So now that you're done with that, you can come back to your terminal, and all you gotta do is run it in a Python environment. So hit python gettotals.py, and it will generate a list of things, variables that your device is currently reporting. So it has a lot of really interesting information here that's not available in the app. And you can go through the list by yourself if you have time. All the descriptions of these variables, every single one of them, are actually in the website. So if you just go back to the website, go back to the developer website, you'll see that if I can find the developer website, you'll see that in the description of all the parameters, you will find all the descriptions. So we want this DSG AC variable. So we'll go back to our terminal and we will search for that variable. Okay, so here it is. We have generated 520 watts and 13,362 watts of DC and AC power respectively. Now my device is pretty new, so that's why I'm only at 13,000. I'm sure your number will be much larger. But this is a good way to figure out how much power you generated, and so it'll figure out whether you have payback for your device or not. Thanks for watching.